What's up, guys? Got a strategy here, and today I have a special Stronghold Crusader 2 video for you guys. So I decided the other day that I was going to try to build the most epic castle that I ever could, and after you watch this video, I think that you guys will agree that I accomplished that goal. So now you may be wondering, what am I going to do with this gigantic awesome castle that I built? I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do. I came up with this challenge where I try to survive as long as I can against all the sandbox waves over here. We're gonna see how far I can get. And I know some of you are thinking, oh, that's easy, right? You have 100,000 gold, how are you gonna fail? Well, here's the thing, I can't rebuild anything. The only things I can rebuild are the armory if it gets destroyed and the granary. If any walls or towers get destroyed, that's it, it's over. I have to survive as long as I can with everything else I have. So yeah, I'm gonna do that next episode, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, what I'm about to show you is basically 2 hours of building that I cut down into a 2-minute montage, and then afterwards I am going to give you guys a tour of the empire I built. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, so now I'm going to explain exactly what everything is and give you the grand tour. So this right here is the most heavily fortified part of the castle, and it's what I like to call the stronghold. The king is in the center and he has a little private army to defend him, and the left wing is the barracks where you can create troops, right? So we have the Arabian troops, the mercenary post, and our troops. And as you can see, it's extremely fortified. So if anyone tries to attack from any side, they have a lot to get through. These small towers that I have at every corner of the stronghold is so that they have range and they are able to light the pitch around the castle on fire from any angle. So this is basically a support structure, so they can, even if this tower over here gets destroyed, we still have 3 other towers that can light a certain pitch place on fire. Out here we have our first line of defense, which is it has 2 purposes. One, to take, weaken the enemy as much as it can before they get to the main stronghold, and 2, to defend the little city I've built here. You see, I was going to build a lot more of the houses in here, but I wanted to make room for a powerful economy instead. So I have my economy here and my city out here. And I also have some houses out here. So over here we have the stone production, but this part is actually much more important than just a stone producing place. So this actually produces support for these soldiers out here. So this tower produces support for these soldiers out here. And this side gives support for anyone that's trying to invade from this side. Okay, so my archers over here will be able to fire on anyone invading. Now, Moving out, we have a bunch of hops farms, and I have a little army here to protect them, but not that big of a deal. I also have these guys. And as you guys noticed, I put 2 rangers on the gate, and I tried to put a ranger on most gates, as you can see. And the reason for that is so that if the enemy has any ninjas, they can't just come up here and capture our gate and let all their troops come in. So that's why I did that. Now, I've showed you guys basically the layout of the castle. Let me just show you some extra defenses I put in place. I just put 5 swordsmen next to the armory, so the armory, doesn't get destroyed quickly. I have a sergeant at arms and a prayer guy in the middle of the stockpile, so that if troops need to regroup, we can regroup around the stockpile, which is the most important place. And I also have some swordsmen next to the granary, so we can protect the granary a little bit better. So now I'm going to explain why I have pitch next to my own houses and my own buildings. The reason is because if this first line of defense fails, then the enemy is easily going to be able to destroy these with catapults and troops anyways, right? So we might as well light the city on fire so any enemy that walks through the city gets, burn damage. So that's why I did that. And same goes for everything else. That's why I have pitch next to this building. That's why I have, pitch. Where else do I have pitch at a crazy spot? That's why I have pitch next to my own troops over here, right? It's not so I can light my own people on fire. It's just in case troops are able to get in, we can slow them down. Okay? So I think that explains... I've explained the castle pretty well. So now I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys about probably my favorite spot in the map. So if our empire completely gets destroyed, we are going to fall back to the second stronghold over here. And this will be worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, we'll come here and we will defend as much as we can in this place over here. Okay? So, as you can see, I have a bunch of these pikes over here, and that's so the enemy has to zigzag. It takes even longer for them to get to the top. Meanwhile, I'll have archers firing down on them the whole time, and if we need to, we can light the whole place on fire and kill any troops that are in this area. Okay? So, that's why I have a couple troops here, so the enemy doesn't capture the stronghold, and it'll be a good spot to defend from if we need to. So, yeah, very interesting spot. So up here I also have some extra stone production, and this is also where I keep my horse stations, and I have this little group here defending this area, but their job isn't only to defend the horse stations and the stone over here, but they also have the job of defending the villages that I've captured. So if anyone's attacking the empire outside of the kingdom, I'll be able to quickly respond, and I have a couple horse archers here too, and that's actually the main reason I have this many mounted troops in the first place, is so I can react to any attack all over the kingdom. Okay, so I think that pretty much explains everything about the castle. One more time for the top so you can see everything. Okay, so you can see here, this area, my villages, the main kingdom. This is the first line of defense. This is the main part of the castle here, and the stronghold. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Took me 2 hours to build this map, guys. 2 hours, and that's without the editing. But hey, I like doing this. So if you guys, if even one person enjoys this video, I'm happy. Okay, so if you guys could help me out, do me a big favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. Guys, I'm trying to hit 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be making way more awesome videos like this. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and peace out.